if life get hard for you, switch to the opposite sex. That's if life get hard for you, these hormone pills right here, man. It's estrogen pills right here, man. If I decide that YouTube or anything that I'm doing in life is too hard for me as a man, transgender, just transition into something else, the opposite sex, and more rights, and life will become a lot easier for me, bro. Right now, so make sure to mind to make the video and smash that like button, man. We back with another video, back with another banger, man. But this time we got women's sports are dangerous after trans woman wins NCAA championship. So everybody knows about Leah Thompson here. She took off the William. Her name used to be William Thomas, and she became a transgender athlete, you know, so she couldn't perform at a high rate as all other male athletes. So
he decided to become a she. So now that he is a she is going against other she's. He is now a she is going against born a fucking woman. He's a born a man going against women. This shit is crazy. He's born a man is going against females that are
born a woman, and it's corny. So we about to hop right into this. Try not to pause as much, but we about to definitely get into this. There's a keyboard.
So I want to preface this video by saying I support anyone's right to do pretty much whatever they want with their own body, and in general I think what someone else does with their body.
Oh shit, that's him. Yo, we never seen him. Like, normally when we do these type of videos, it's never him in the videos. He was always doing like a voiceover or a commentary. So shout out to him, man. We're finally doing like a face cam. Probably did face cam before, but this is my first time seeing him.
Body is really none of my business. So I guess what I'm saying is, if you want to change to a man, if you want to change to a woman, if you
nah, fuck all that. I ain't even gonna hold you.
If you want to change your sex, I really don't care. You know, it doesn't affect my life. But this issue I'm talking about today goes far beyond that. This is no longer about transgender equality, but it's actually about devolving another group of people's rights. As I'm sure most of you guys have heard by now, University of Pennsylvania swimmer Leah Thomas has become the first transgender athlete.
Bro, that shit's sick, bro. But like I always be saying, like, people do stuff like this when they're not happy, right? When they do stuff like this, they want us to be happy with their situation, like what they did. Like, I swear when you did this, it was to make yourself happy because you weren't happy with what you was before. It's crazy to me to think that.
To win an NCAA championship. She recently completed this feat when she won the women's 500 freestyle. We're gonna watch this little video right here, and I actually have quite a few things I want to show you regarding the situation that I personally found interesting. So this is just a little news report.
It took 4 minutes and 33 seconds for Leah Thomas to swim her way into NCAA history with her victory in the women's 500.
And what's crazy is, his timing wouldn't been shit compared if he was going against what can I say, a grown ass man, a man that also has what he has between his legs. You know what I'm saying? It is crazy to think about that. Guy just becomes a transgender without even having anything done to his body. You know, just taking the hormones to try to look like a female, like a fucking seal in that water right now, bro. And it's females that work hard, and their little female bodies, their little soft, sensitive bodies, they're not as strong. Their bone structure are not like guys. Guys will be like, he would have that. I'm not gonna say he probably wouldn't have had the same record, but he's not having to work as hard as these females, you know. If he was going against guys, just guys that's actually putting in that real hard work, he wouldn't be able to contend against them. He wasn't shit before when he was just racing against men, you know. But now that he's going against women, he's like he's the first one ever. So now it's going to be other transgenders that are thinking that they could just go in here and then it's going to beat out all the women. And then next thing you know, it's going to be no more women athletes because it's going to be niggas that was born a man going into female competition sports. Like, see me right now, if I was to say I'm a transgender and then I go play basketball, I probably could be doing something crazy out there on the court. I'm saying this is unacceptable.
Yard freestyle, Leah Thomas is now the first openly transgender D1 athlete to become an NCAA national champion.
And I also want to note that the grand majority of people are very upset about this.
After spending 3 years on the men's...
Look, wouldn't you be upset? Your daughter working hard, and she come in second place when first place should really be her. You feel me? It's sickening, bro, because if I have a daughter and she want to be a swimmer, and she coming in second place all the time because of this grown ass man, that if y'all want to do something like this, y'all have to go find a way to like pitch yourselves in that gender. You know, transgenders go against other transgenders, not a transgender racing against females. Or I mean, like, they would never let that happen for a female. Like, a female go play and play with the guys in football or basketball at the highest level possible because they know what the outcome is going to happen. This is some corny ass shit. This is like me just being like, you know what, I'm about to go back to college, I'm a transgender, and I want to run track with the females. And I know that I'm not going to be as fast as them, but if I wasn't shit when I was with the dudes, when I go over there to run track in the Olympics and shit with the females, I'm going to probably be out.
Team, the University of Pennsylvania swimmer surpassed the NCAA requirement to compete on the women's team. 12 months of hormone replacement therapy. Still,
so all you pretty much have to do to end up on the women's team if you're a man is take 12 months of hormone replacement therapy while they monitor your testosterone levels. Transgender student athletes will need to document sport-specific testosterone levels beginning 4 weeks before their sports championship selections. Starting with the 2022-23 academic year, transgender student athletes will need documented levels at the beginning of their season and a second documentation 6 months after the first. They will also need documented testosterone levels 4 weeks before championship selections. So it seems like as long as your testosterone stays at the same level, you're good, you can compete.
But do you know what that's probably doing to your human body? Like, bro, imagine being second place to a man that's not supposed to even be doing that. Like, bro, I wouldn't be clapping for him, bro. Look at him.
Her standout season has ushered in a wave of scrutiny, splitting her teammates, some writing public letters of support and others anonymously speaking out against Thomas, with at least one complaining she has an unfair physical advantage.
Yeah, and that's how these women are feeling right now. I mean, to me, this whole thing is completely fucked up, and you're taking something away from all these women who have competed their whole life for these events.
Women stand up! Stand up! That division extended to Thursdays.
Exactly, and then support fair sports for women and girls. Exactly, where it's only going to be girls versus girls, women versus women, not woman versus a dude that thinks he's a woman. Like Leah Thomas, a UFC fighter. That's not fair, bro. Like, you can't just do shit like that. That's at the end of the day, it's a guy. I don't give a fuck about no testosterone levels being low and none of that estrogen levels being high, bro. Because at the end of the day, you still got a physical advantage. You're born a fucking guy.
Meet outside Atlanta's Macaulay Aquatic Center, a small group of supporters facing off against a handful of protesters.
Leah Thomas should not be swimming in women's swimming, period, dead stop.
And I see why people could get so passionate about this, because it's a very slippery slope. You know, if this continues on, I think it won't be long before we see 3 trans women up there every single year on every single podium in every single sport.
Now, Craig, she's got 2 events left, the 200-yard freestyle and the 100. The 200 is today. She's going to hit the pool for the first preliminary this morning.
Bro, if she win every single one, it's because she's a guy, bro. It's because she's a guy. What y'all want women to work even harder? This is the reason why women and men cannot be equal. This is why.
Craig.
Wayne Alexander.
And you know, if she wins those 2 events, people are gonna go ape shit. You know, I really do feel for these women who have worked all their life for this chance. Just have it ripped out of their hands. Alright, so I went back and found some of Leah Thomas's swimming records before she transitioned. I didn't know that she's from Austin, Texas.
Good, because I was going to have to do that myself. That's what I was going to do. But thank you again, bro. He's always a good, like, he always do great videos. He always touch up on everything that's supposed to be, like, but he just keeps up with everything.
Westlake, you know, right near where I grew up. That's some really uppity shit right there, let me tell you that. So before she had transitioned, her best time on the 500 free was 4:18. Last night she swam a 4:33. Here's the end of the race.
He's just a freshman.
What? No. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Her top time was 4:18, so she was able to lag behind even a few more seconds. You don't even have to try that hard anymore, William.
Last night she swam a 4:33. Here's the end of the race.
He's just a freshman.
Leah Thomas pulling away over the final 150 meters. Had to work for it. She was pushed over the first 350.
Look how far away the other women still are. Okay, they're all about this one 7 seconds behind. She's the one who ended up finishing second. So I guess that you could say transitioning changed this person's time by no more than, what, 15 seconds? And keep in mind, this is his best time, you know, when it was still a male, versus this might not even be her best time now as a woman. So it could actually be a much smaller marginal difference.
What? You just don't gotta work as hard because you're swimming with the fucking females, bro. You don't gotta work as hard as a regular guy. So basically, you're telling me this: if life get hard for you, switch to the opposite sex. If life get hard for you, these hormone pills right here, man. It's estrogen pills right here, man. If I decide that YouTube or anything that I'm doing in life is too hard for me as a man, transgender, just transition into something else, the opposite sex, and more rights, and life will become a lot easier for me, bro. No.
Just for fun, I also found the men's 500 freestyle from last year.
Really looks good right now.
And this is the time this guy would have had when he was a guy to win this. Okay, a 4:07.
What? Yo, he was never gonna be able to last as a man. I understand now, Leah Thomas. I understand the reason why you did what you did, because you weren't gonna be able to last. You wasn't gonna be able to last.
Guy would have had when he was a guy.
4:07. 4 minutes, 7 seconds. You wasn't gonna be able to last, cuz. Believe it or not, you wasn't gonna be able to last. Wow, I would have did the same shit.
To win this, okay, a 4:07. And he was just nowhere close. As a matter of fact, he went from being...
Look! Bro, again, bro, if you ever see this video come across your thing and you see it in a copyright thing, bro, I appreciate you not giving me a copyright strike, bro. Really appreciate you, man. You know, I'm trying to help my people be aware of all the same shit that you letting your people be aware of. And for a smaller content creator, I know I'm probably one of the few that probably react to your stuff, but I appreciate that. But look, see, when he was William Thomas, he was only 462 with the men. He was not even top 10. He transitioned to a woman, and now he is the #1 woman swimmer. What the fuck? All he did was drop the will. No, he dropped the WIL and the M in his name and called himself Leah Thomas. He looked more manlier.
Ranked 462 in men's swimming to being ranked #1 in women's swimming in 1 year. You know, he just miraculously made this decision his senior year, you know, it was crazy. And something I've found very funny throughout this whole thing is that mainstream media is just acting like nobody is outraged. Sports Illustrated printed this, you know, to swim as herself, really glorifying what's going on here. I thought that...
How are you swimming as self if you had to transgender to another gender, bro? I don't get that. You didn't feel comfortable in your own skin as a man, so you transitioned. So you want people to be comfortable with you after you transition to something else that you're not? I don't get that.
This was really interesting. It appears that the Today Show is actually doctored images of Leah Thomas. I mean, look at this. That looks nothing like the original photo. There's just some more proof. I mean, it looks like...
Oh, no fucking way. Mainstream media does shit like this, bro. They cleared her face up. They took away the goggles around there, bro. They filled the lip in to look more pinker. They tried to make him look more attractive. Get the fuck out of here. They put a filter on him.
They put an Instagram filter on that shit. I mean, it's even clear that they put a filter on this one too. Don't you guys find that a little bit strange?
Bro, that's scary, bro. Bro, that's scary. Look what we going through right now, man. There's a lot of transgender people out here, and I understand you could do what you want. You know what I'm saying? Like he was saying earlier in the video, you could do what you want, right? You can transgender. You could be a transgender. But now you can't do no spurts with somebody that's what they born as. I feel like if I'm born a man, it can't be no woman that come and try to compete. If you're born a woman, it can't be no man that's coming to compete, because we already know the outcome is the other opposite sex either going to be at the bottom or they're going to be at the top. In this case, a man is going to be at the top of the woman, and a woman that's trying to go with the men is going to be at the bottom, even if she was the top woman in the motherfucking swimming. So let's be for real. What the fuck what do people not get that we see? You know what I'm saying? The regular people that got a mind and understand that this isn't right at all, how come other people don't understand what the fuck is going on? I don't get that shit, bro. I really don't.
Especially when they're trying to act like they're so accepting. And I think this picture right here,
it tells it all. That's the actual picture. That's a real picture. They're the actual 1, 2, and 3. You all the way over there because they're social distance themselves from you. They're not doing it because you're a guy transitioning to a woman. That's not the reason why they did that at all. You know what I'm saying? They put in that hard work. You know what I'm saying? If I'm going to be in 3rd place, I'm going to be mad as shit. You wouldn't be mad, bro? Tell me right now, you wouldn't be mad. If you in 3rd place, you work hard for this all your life, and you really was supposed to be in 2nd place. Tell me that you wouldn't be mad, bro. Tell me you wouldn't be mad. Somebody had to get bumped off and be in 4th place because of William Thomas. This shit is sick, bro.
With the 3 runners-up standing on the podium while Leah Thomas stands on the other side, it really just speaks volumes about how the world of women's swimming feels about this bullshit. And last but not least, I wanted to show you guys this clip. Virginia Tech swimmer competing in this year's NCAA championship details how her teammate was brought to tears after a place in the finals was taken by Leah Thomas.
You're a Virginia Tech swimmer. What did you think about Leah Thomas competing today as a swimmer in this competition?
And keep it a bean. Yo, is that Sav? Is that Savannah?
What are you feeling? What are other athletes feeling?
Yo, that is Savannah. Hey, you got Savannah clip up there. Shout out to Savannah. Used to watch her a lot on the Krigler show, and I think Slightly Offensive. I think it's called Slightly Offensive. And then she ended up getting straight into straight in the world, man. She out there in the field for real. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Savannah. You know what I'm saying? She's a good person right there, man. So let's see. I want her to tell the honest truth, please. Please tell the honest truth.
It's a common conception that we are all very disappointed and frustrated with someone who has capabilities more than us women have to be able to compete at this level and take opportunities away from other women. Like, I have a teammate who did out of the finals, and
exactly. I mean, it extends beyond the people who got 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th in this race. This has been affecting women literally all season. You know, it's affecting their hopes and dreams, affecting their qualifications, possibly affecting their scholarships.
Went through puberty as a male and has the body of a male, be able to absolutely blow away the competition, and you go into it with a mindset that you don't have a chance.
Yeah, it does change your whole mindset.
To compete against someone with the aerobic capacity, the muscle development, the body of a man, it's hard. It's hard to think about it like
100%.
Staying positive, I bet, for other swimmers who are in that.
Keep it
they look depressed, man.
Probably.
This should be one of the happiest times of their life, and they look like downtrodden. They look sad. They look like it's some Bush League shit, pretty much.
And you said that one of your teammates was crying today because she didn't make the finals. You said that she was 17th, yes, and there were 16 spots. Yes. So Leah Thomas took one of those spots. Talk to us about what your teammate was going through and that experience.
She was very emotional, and it's hard to see because it's her last NCAAs, and she really
wow.
was that, right?
That's so sad. You put in all this work just for a man to switch over in 1 year and become the #1 woman swimmer. What is the world coming to? I don't know, but this is nothing about me bullying transgenders or anything like that, because it's transgenders like Blair White. There's a lot of transgenders out here that understand what we are saying. Like, transgenders should be in their own category in sports. I'm not talking about as in humans. I'm talking about as in sports. It's not right for a guy. It's like, imagine all the other guys that's doing bad too right now, that's at the bottom of the bottom, and they got a year left, and they like, you know what, I'm gonna start just taking these estrogen pills, and hopefully my testosterone levels drop so I can be a top contender in a woman swimming.
Right?
Yeah, her
It's
senior year.
heartbreaking to see that she put all her effort into it today, and when the best time that she went in a morning session before and still not make it back. It's hard to see someone who works every day, every night, still not be able to compete against someone like that.
Yeah, so the girl had pretty much put up her best time ever, but because Leah Thomas was also in the race, she slightly got bumped out. Also, just wanted to show you guys a picture of the runner-up, Emma Wyant. You know, congratulations to you. We all know you're the real winner. Like I said, guys, this extends far beyond, like, trans rights and...
She the real woman. She is a real woman. She's a real fucking woman.
Trans issues. I do want to know, if there's trans people out there watching this video, drop your opinions down in the comment section below. Personally, I think we should just either have a trans league, or like that young woman said, if your body developed as a male, you know, you went through puberty as a male, you should still have to compete against the men. But like I said, at this point, we're dissolving other people's rights, all in the name of a very small percentage of the population, and it's biologically completely unfair. But let me know what you guys think about this situation down below. As always, I do want to thank you guys for watching today and subscribing, dropping a like on the video, and sharing with a friend. And as you guys know, it's been your boy the Tan Superman, and some other bullshit out here needs to get covered, so I'm out. Peace!
Hey man, listen, if you guys enjoyed that video, man, drop a like, comment, and subscribe, man. Appreciate y'all coming in here and watching this. We're trying to start doing more coverage on stuff like this, because it is needed. And y'all know me, I'm all about trying to bring everybody together, but it's just things like this, transgenders, the people that overuse the power of what it's supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? People they transition because they don't like their body. They don't like something about themselves. They don't like feeling the way that they are. But they want us to accept this for something that they're not, which doesn't make any sense to me at all. But listen, let me get y'all thoughts and opinions in the comments below. And if you guys are in the premiere, man, I definitely appreciate y'all. I've been working, I've been grinding. I actually been editing a lot of videos. I know you guys want to see me live stream, but I'm going to get back into the nick of things of live streaming and stuff. But lately, my PC's just been running real slow. It's been needing an upgrade. I got to get a lot of stuff deleted off of it, because every time I get on or I'm testing out the live stream, it lags so bad. So thank you guys for staying patient with me. As always, you already know what it is. It's your boy Rock in the building. And